Most people can't feel their lats. Here's the real reason. You've been doing pull-ups for months, lat pull-downs every week, rows every back day, and your lats still look the same. Not because you're not working hard enough, not because you need a better program, because you're not actually using your lats. You think you are. Your arms move the weight, the sets get done, the workout gets checked off, but the lats are barely involved. And if you don't fix this one thing, you can do pull-ups every day for the next 5 years and still have a flat back. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why most people have zero lat connection, the biomechanical reason your brain can't find this muscle, and the 3 fixes that rewire the signal completely. And the third fix is the one almost nobody does, which is exactly why almost nobody has thick, wide lats. Pay attention. Before we get into the fixes, you need to understand what's actually happening inside your body, because once you see this, everything else clicks instantly. Here's the problem in one sentence. Your biceps want the weight more than your lats do. When you reach up and grab a bar, your brain sends the movement signal, pull yourself up, and the muscles closest to the action, the ones with the most direct leverage, the biceps, the forearms, the rear delts, they respond first. They take over, and your lats, the biggest muscles in your upper body, never really fire. This isn't your fault, it's a neurological dominance problem. Your brain is wired to use the path of least resistance, and for most people, that path bypasses the lats entirely. Think of it like a relay race. Your biceps sprint off the starting line before the gun even fires. Your lats never get the baton, so your back stays flat, your arms grow, and your pulling strength plateaus because you're literally pulling with your weakest chain. And here's the part that makes this worse. The lat is not a muscle most people can feel at rest. You can flex your bicep right now and feel it. Try to flex your lat. Most people can't do it. They feel their shoulder, they feel their armpit, they feel something vague somewhere in their back, but not the actual lat. That inability to isolate it at rest means you definitely can't isolate it under load. And if you can't isolate it under load, you're not building it. Here's how you fix it. Fix 1. The shoulder depression cue. The first thing most men get completely wrong. Hang from a pull-up bar, arms fully extended, body dead. Now before you bend your elbows, do this. Pull your shoulder blades down and away from your ears, like you're trying to put them in your back pockets. Feel that tension deep in the side of your back? That is your lat. That is the muscle waking up before the rep even starts. Most people skip this. They hang and immediately pull with their arms. The biceps fire, the lats sleep, and they rep out with their arms for the next 3 sets. The shoulder depression cue changes the entire signal. By initiating the movement with your scapula, not your elbow, you force the lat to be the first mover. Now, when you bend the elbows and pull, the lat is already engaged. It stays engaged throughout the entire rep. Try it right now. Hang from something, shrug up, then depress down hard into your back pockets. That's the lat. That's what you've been skipping. That cue alone will change your next pull day. But there's a second problem that goes deeper than your technique. It's in the way you grip the bar, and most people will never fix it because nobody told them it's even a problem. Fix 2. The grip separation trick. Your hands are killing your lats. When you wrap your thumb around the bar, fully gripping it, you activate a chain of muscle starting at your forearm, running up through your biceps and into your shoulder. That chain lights up before the lat does, and it drowns out the signal. The fix is called a false grip or a thumbless grip. Place your thumb on the same side as your fingers. Wrap your palm around the bar, but take the thumb out of the equation. Immediately, what happens? Your forearm activation drops, your biceps stops dominating, and suddenly you can feel the lat pulling the weight instead of your arm. This works because the neural pathway to the lat gets quieter when your grip is at full tension. The thumbless grip reduces that forearm noise, and the lat signal gets through clearly. Use lifting straps if the grip feels insecure. That's fine. The goal is to remove the grip as the limiting factor, so the lat becomes the primary mover, not your forearm, not your bicep, the lat. 2 fixes in shoulder depression and grip separation, and if you apply just those 2, your next back workout will feel completely different. But the third one is the reason most people never develop truly thick, dense lats, even when they think they've fixed everything else. Stay with me. Fix 3. The elbow pocket drive. Most people pull with their hands. This is the final and most important mistake.
When you think pull, your brain grabs the handle and tries to drag it down. Your hands initiate, which activates your forearms, which activates your biceps, which means the lat is coming last again. Here's the cue that changes everything. Stop thinking about your hands. Think about your elbows. Imagine someone tied a rope to your elbows and is pulling them straight down into your back pockets. Your hands are hooks. They don't pull. The elbows drive down. The lats do the work. Try this on your next lat pull down. Set a moderate weight, loosen your grip, shoulders packed down, and think exclusively about driving your elbows towards your hips, not pulling the bar towards your chest, towards your hips. Within 2 reps, you'll feel a pump in your lats you've never felt before. That soreness the next day will be different. It will be deep in the mid-back, on the outer edge, not in your bicep, not in your shoulder, in the lat. That's when you know the connection is there. The elbows are the key. Hands are hooks, elbows are the engine. That one mental cue is worth 6 months of wasted training.
Why the mind-muscle connection actually matters here. Some people think mind-muscle connection is bro science. It's not. Research on muscle activation shows that where you focus your attention during a rep directly changes which muscles are recruited and by how much. When you focus on lifting the weight, your brain takes the path of least resistance, strongest muscles, fastest fibers, usually biceps and rear delts. When you focus on the lat specifically, contracting it, initiating with it, driving through it, the activation increases significantly. Same weight, same rep, different muscle doing the work. This is why 2 people can do the same pulling program, same weight, same volume, same frequency, and one builds a wide, thick V-taper and the other just builds bigger arms. It's not genetics. It's not their pull day program. It's where their brain is during the rep. Fix the connection and the program starts working. Ignore it and you're just building forearms.
The lat activation protocol. Do this before every back session. Here's how to build the connection before it matters. Step 1. Stand sideways next to a cable stack. Attach a single handle at chest height. Grab it with one hand, arms slightly bent. Now, without moving your elbow, pull the handle toward your hip using only your lat. No bicep, no shoulder. Feel the muscle on the side of your back shorten. That's the lat. Do 10 slow reps each side. Step 2. Stand with your arm overhead against a wall or pole. Grip it at shoulder height. Now pull your shoulder blade down and away from your ear without bending your elbow. Feel the stretch down the side of your back. Hold 5 seconds, release. Repeat 5 times each side. 2 minutes, that's all this takes. Do this before your back session and the lat will be awake and firing before you ever touch the pull-up bar. The difference is immediate.
Programming. What to actually do now. Here's how to apply this immediately. For your next 4 weeks, drop the weight on your main lat exercises by 20%. Yes, you read that right. Drop the weight. You are not training your ego right now. You are training your nervous system. Lower weight lets you feel the lat instead of grinding through the rep. Once the connection is locked in, the weight comes back and you'll handle more before because now the right muscle is doing the work. Every pull session starts with the 2-minute activation protocol, then straight into lat pull-downs or pull-ups, thumbless grip, shoulder blades packed before each rep, elbows driving to hips, slow 3-second descent on every rep. Feel the lat stretch at the top. Don't rush the stretch. That is where the growth signal starts. 3 to 4 sets per exercise, 8 to 12 reps, most sets close to failure, final set to true failure, then 1 single arm cable pull. To finish, maximum lat isolation. Squeeze hard at the bottom, slow on the return. 4 weeks of this and the lat connection will be permanent. You'll feel it on the first rep of every session without thinking about it.
Most people can't feel their lats, not because their lats are weak, because their brain never learned to find them. 3 fixes. Shoulder depression before the rep even starts. Thumbless grip to kill the forearm noise. Elbow pocket drive to make the lat the primary mover. Add the 2-minute activation protocol before every back session. Drop the weight by 20% for 4 weeks. Build the connection first. The strength follows the signal. A wide back is not built by doing more pull-ups. It's built by doing pull-ups where the lat is actually working every rep. Start doing that, and the lats you've been trying to grow for years will start growing this week. Drop a comment with the word lats if you felt it on the first try. I want to know how many people this fixes immediately. If you want the full back protocol, the exercises that pair with this connection work for maximum width and thickness, that video is next. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And send this to the guy in your gym who cranks out pull-ups every session but still doesn't have a back. They need to see this more than you did.